both rocking the Observers. This is the Observers whip, you know what I'm saying? Observers Tree Talk. We actually got the first, Trey's actually the first guest we having, you know, that's outside of the Conscious to Create, you know, platform. He's the first guest, the first creative that I got brought onto the show, man, you know what I'm saying? So this is like the first of many Tree Talks we gonna have. We had one the other day, but you know, the phone had some technical difficulties, but that's a reason for everything, man. It's a reason for things not to be aired.
Let the universe work.
Exactly. So we took that time out to, you know, get a feel for each other, you know, get to know each other, you know what I'm saying? We came across each other's paths before, back in high school. We both went to Douglas County, class of 2014, class 2013, you know what I'm saying? But we never really, you know, connected, really clicked like that, you know what I'm saying? Because we were both going through our own, you know, our own journeys, you know what I'm saying? It's life is but a personal, spiritual journey, you know what I'm saying? If you actually look at it like that and seek it like that way, you know what I'm saying? So it's good having you, bro. Trey.
Same to you, brother.
Yes, sir. Right now we gotta scroll up the herb, spark the conversation, get the conversation going. Oh yeah. Today we got, I don't know, I really don't be knowing too many names about weed. I just know it's some good weed. It's some good tree.
Yo, when was your first time smoking?
My first time smoking.
Like age-wise?
Sorry, mom and dad, but 8th grade. I was 13, 12, 13.
No doubt.
I hit my first blunt, mid blunt. Yo, I was so fucking high, bro. It was crazy. So mid blunt, man, like things just like, when you get high with something for the first time, it's always magical. It's always a beautiful experience. Cause it seems like you being, your eyes is opening to something you ain't never experienced before.
Exactly.
So man, when I was high off the weed, the mid, I looked in the mirror, bro. It looked like I was like a ninja. Like it was like, you know, Teenage Ninja Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Yeah.
They had the little thing over their eyes.
Yeah.
I developed this thing over my eyes, bro. I felt like I was like Batman or something, bro. I was like, hold up, bro. This is some trippy stuff. Dude, my brother, he had brought the weed, and he got me and my other brother high first time.
Yeah.
He made us get butt ass naked in the house and clean up the house. He like, hey, y'all better clean up the house. Mom and dad can come in here and smell it.
Oh,
we over here tripping like, oh shit, he right. My brother had his clothes on the whole time. Like, yo. We're like, bro, you played us. Yo, yeah, man,
that's funny.
That was some interesting times, man. What about you though?
My first time smoking a blunt, like I just hit it one time.
Yeah.
It was my first time. It was when I was 9 years old, bro.
Yeah.
That shit was mad funny.
9 years old.
Yeah, it was crazy because it was actually with my pops. He was drunk.
Yeah.
He was like, you wanna hit this? You keep staring at it.
Like that. You a kid too, like
tap that motherfucker. Went in there and watched goddamn Courage the Cowardly Dog for hours and fell asleep. That was one of my favorite shows.
Courage the Cowardly Dog, yeah. Shit, man.
And then I started smoking heavy at like 12. Yeah.
Oh, you smoking heavy at 12?
Yeah, about 12. I was buying my own packs and shit.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah, I ain't start smoking it,
heavy, bro. It was scary. Smoking in middle school when niggas like everybody was the narc. It was like living in the Matrix. He smokes. Oh my god.
Exactly.
He does drugs.
It was taboo around that time. Like it's people that around that time would be like, "Oh, you smoke weed? I can't fuck with you.
I can't fuck with you.
Smoke weed now." Like if you was somebody that was against it, you smoke weed now. Like
niggas is hella token now. They did weed pens, edibles, all kinds.
What
of
did
shit.
it all? Did things I ain't never did yet. Like bro, hold
that
up, bro.
They're straight upgraded. I don't even play that around.
Yeah, man.
I keep it old school, man. I like my tree, man. I try to stay away from the oils and the.
I'm a firm believer in
different things.
setting your attention on plants.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying? For it to perform what they wanted to, what you wanted to do.
Oh yeah, and then I guess just trying to keep it as close to the natural state as possible.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at with it. Yeah. I guess I find a ritual in the rolling process too. Because I don't really like bongs and shit.
I ain't gonna lie, I smoke mostly bongs.
Yeah.
Mostly bongs. You know,
no doubt.
Like, I got a high tolerance for weed.
Yeah.
I do want to slow down, you know, so take a little break. I do take consistent breaks, you know what I'm saying? Because certain times, like, weed is always the easy escape. You know, say shit going bad.
Of course.
It'd be so easy to go hit a blunt rather than actually checking the situation with yourself, actually going within yourself instead of relying on outside sources. So, you know, it's a balance to it.
No doubt.
You know, So yeah, like I might take like a 2-3 month break sometime, come back to it.
No doubt. I be on a tip like I don't know. Like I feel like I never hit a blunt just because.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I don't know. I've always
you
been.
respect the plant too much.
You know what I'm saying? So
Respect.
I've always been the type of person where like if I was gonna smoke, it's not because I'm depressed or it's not a certain negative aspect or reason where I'm trying to escape.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was always just a part of lifestyle type shit because I watched my dad do it with everything, and it kind of
you adopted the cycle.
Yeah,
I got you. Patterns. Yeah.
So that like for me, I don't even tackle it on like a tip where. Like, my balance with it is just, all right, did I do that because I needed it or did I do it because I wanted to?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If it's because I wanted to every time, then cool. We gonna, you know what I'm saying? If we have the means to do so and it's not putting me in jeopardy financially and all that great shit, why not? Let me hit this blunt. But other than that, like, I can quit anytime. I done went to the military. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's never been a thing.
You got what it takes to discipline yourself, to wean yourself off of it. That's the key. Being able to have the capacity to Say no, exactly. Like, you don't have to resort to that every single time, because that's going to crutch you in the long run.
And then I stopped judging people in their vices, too. Because it's a vice, bro.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's a vice. And we can't categorize, we can't disfranchise what a vice is by just calling this is weed and that one this one. Some people vice is water. Fuck what you talking about. You know what I'm saying? Too much of it's still going to kill you. Too much of it's still going to kill you.
Too much of anything. Balance. That's like the law. Balance with everything. You know? Things in moderation. Respect it. You know, you disrespect anything, yo, it's gonna disrespect you back.
True.
You know what I'm saying? It's a reflection.
I can spark this one?
Oh, for sure, bro. The tree talk is rolling. Man. Yeah. But yeah, I see you got this what's this called again? Show the camera.
Okay. Palo Santo stick.
Does it smell great? It smells it got some very aromatic, therapeutic smell.
No doubt. Yeah, it just basically purifies the energy that's around, you know what I'm saying? I usually kind of bathe my aura with it in a way, you know what I'm saying? Go around my body and shit with it. And just set your intentions on, and I usually kind of like pray while it's lit type shit in my head, you know? You'll hear me randomly say, so be it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's my ending of my prayer. So, shit like
amen. Me, so be it. Yeah. Mess with that, yeah. I mess with the sage. Sage is definitely something.
Oh yeah, sage is beautiful. The thing about, I feel like a lot of people misconstrued a lot of the spirituality shit though. Like especially when it comes to sage, like don't let nobody with that's not on your frequency use sage around you.
That's interesting right there. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're bridging dimensions here. If you protecting yourself and that's not a person that has your interest, within them, then
exactly. Yeah.
What that sage doing?
That's because the sage becomes the intent they put upon it.
It
becomes what they put. That's so true.
It's spiritual warfare, man. So you gotta really be careful. You know what I mean with this.
That's what a lot of things too. Like. Really everything out here that we experience, religion, everything, if you seek to go back to the intention, like religion for instance, go back to the intention of religion. What was the whole intent of having these things? Because when you go and serving these things, you are giving power to whoever created that. You're giving power to that entity. You're not giving power to what they talking about.
Exactly.
You're giving power to the entity that created
and
that.
Then you're getting further away from you.
From yourself. You're losing yourself.
That was the whole intent in the first place.
To be subservient to that entity, that power that created that. You feed them when you feed that religion.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like people can actually see the unseen. Yeah, a lot of these things we wouldn't actually choose to do. You know
I was hard headed, bro. I feel like I done been in this motherfucker too long. I was hard headed, bro. I decided to stay here type shit.
Yeah.
And like this one, I don't know, this lifetime, it was just been like I knew a lot of the shit, but I was just so hard-headed that I had to try different drugs and shit, and it was sad. And I really think that people got to understand people have different life paths, and you know what I'm saying. And everybody comes to a choice.
That's for sure.
No matter what you try, everybody had a choice at one point in time to say, "All right, that was enough. I got what I needed." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But a lot of people get in that space where, all right, I got what I needed, but I still want to escape.
Still want to keep doing it, yeah.
You know, and it's not your time to escape. You ain't
it's more so about, if you're going to use the use the mind-altering substance, it's cool. Use it, you know, get what you need out of it, and integrate it into your normal waking consciousness. Integrate it into that, you know what I'm saying, so that you can, you know, progress and evolve and grow. You know, don't let a mind-altering substance stagnate who you are as a person.
Exactly.
Cause that's gonna crush you even more, and to find yourself being addicted. You gonna fall into an addiction.
Exactly.
And that's a definite disconnect with reality right there. When you fall into addiction.
That's a self-prison.
Mm-hmm.
Every addiction is a self-prison.
Exactly.
It's just a dimension within your own mind that's telling you that you can't live without it. Just like a religion.
Religion is a drug. It's a mind-altering
just
substance.
like gluttony and people that, you know what I'm saying, love to indulge in just physical things all too much, eating too much, sex too much, watching TV too much,
Low
whatever,
vibrational,
you know,
low vibrational things.
anything
man.
that's not raising you, anything that's not natural.
The simple saying, if you ain't building, you're destroying.
Every time.
Every single time. Ain't no in
Every
between,
time.
ain't no straddling the fence.
We are in a world of duality.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? It's all about what you choose. At the end of the day, let's lead to our next question. You know what I'm saying? Is there free will?
Ooh,
there
I
free will?
love it. I love it. I tell you what, if God was sitting right here, right?
Yeah.
And he told a joke and you didn't laugh, right?
I don't know why I found that funny. Yo.
What that mean for you?
I told a joke and you didn't laugh.
And you didn't laugh because look. All right, I'm God, right?
Yeah.
I think it's funny
Right.
that y'all motherfuckers gotta go to hell. I think it's hilarious.
Yeah.
It's somebody out here that don't think that shit's fucking funny. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think that's willpower.
That's our personal willpower. Yeah. The fact that at the end of the day.
I think that exemplifies willpower every single time. The fact that the truth of this world is not funny to us.
So what I'm getting out of that is our perspective is the free will.
Mm-hmm.
Our perspective of situations is how we looking at it is the free will. Because you're going to go through whatever the fuck you're going to go through. It's already written. You know, it's all about how you react to that situation.
How you react,
determines your free will.
Because somebody out there laughing at you.
Yeah. Yeah.
No matter how you look at it.
Somebody out there laughing like, bro, you think you going through some shit?
You know what I'm saying?
You
You think
see
you got
nothing.
control.
Yeah.
You think you really did this
Yeah.
yourself. You
That's
think you
wild.
got right where you got because you did it. Oh, okay.
That's heavy though.
Okay.
That's heavy. You know, because if you think
Willpower.
about it, if we all connected, if everyone's connected, we don't think about the people that were here when the earth was young.
Ooh.
We don't think about the spirits like that. If we all
Exactly.
spirits are connected.
Exactly. Because
we
we
don't
so
think about
disconnected
that.
from the ancestors.
What? So, see, like whatever thought, there is no such thing as an original thought.
Hell no.
There's nothing new under the sun.
Nothing.
So if you getting these thoughts, it's coming from somewhere. It's
Exactly.
The inspiration is coming from somewhere.
Yeah.
Just like your religions, the inspiration is coming from a place that we really don't experience.
And the fact that we even being able to receive it means somebody willed it.
Exactly. That was something they put into the universe, like this is gonna happen.
You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, I think a lot of people in the conscious community of today, I don't like to claim any category or title, but I think in that community that the people that do claim it, they get it. I think they get willpower misconstrued with ego.
Interesting point. The most dangerous person, like dangerous, I feel dangerous in a negative sense. A person that mistakes their ego for true self.
Of course.
That is like,
Of course.
yo, that is dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Because you're forever misleading. Your intentions are never pure. You know what I'm saying? It's meant to gain control more than anything of your neighbor. That's mainly what I experienced coming up in the Hebrew Israelite community.
No doubt.
It was mainly like ego, you know, who got the most knowledge, you know what I'm saying, rather than true application of the knowledge. You know what I'm saying?
Understood.
You know, ways to get the woman over here, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what's crazy? Like I would even, the youth in the congregation, we would ask the elders of that congregation that been in the nation for years, what has changed? You know, what differences has been made?
Right.
You know, in this nation, you know what I'm saying? The nation that's meant to be community driven, circulating monies within the community, you know, things of that nature.
Exactly.
What has changed? Nothing.
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 Nothing at
That's
all.
a problem.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
Nothing is progressing.
Mm-hmm.
That's the problem, and they're making sure of it. You know what I'm saying? They're making sure, and I feel the same way as far as in the music industry.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Me having to navigate and learn that music itself was its ultimate tool in spirituality for our times now in 2019, especially now.
Mm.
And that started in 2012 when the cycles changed. They had
2012.
they had to switch elements.
Which is Age of Aquarius.
They had to switch elements.
Yeah.
They had to start using the water.
Water bear.
So, you feel me? And at that point, we just got to this space where it's definitely prevalent that it's a spiritual warfare, especially in the music industry, and it's very power-based, it's very ego-based, everybody's ego tripping, and that's why it's really hard to get good music, period, out right now. The labels are doing a lot.
Yeah, who has, like, because it's many conscious artists out there, many people that talk about real shit, but it seems like none of them are mainstream. None are mainstream.
And the ones that are mainstream are
okay,
controlled.
Kendrick, J. Cole. What do you think about them?
I feel like they are the same thing as Pac. They are controlled opposition. Control opposition in a way, I gotta speak carefully. So, control opposition in a way that maybe they are uplifting our people, but maybe it's time for it, and it's a part of a bigger regime, a bigger agenda, because they know that the encompass of this world is about to be flipped. It's going backwards. You know what I'm saying? So as far as race and all these other different things, it's balancing itself out, and we're about to be one. Eventually, it's gonna, as far as race and religion and all of that shit. So, because they knew that it was time for that, they had to figure out a way to continue to have control. And let's go ahead and just state who knows us better than we know us. I'm just saying, they've been giving us our history since we've been born. So until we can really get to the root of it and become have our own goddamn civilization, basically.
So you feel like Cole and these artists, things of that nature, that will like appear a front to be,
to calm us down.
It's meant to calm us down.
Yeah, they say, all right, if war is about to pop off, and I know that these 2 to 3 people have this demographic in their hands, and this is the demographic that's gonna inspire the entire world to do something else. Because once we fight, everyone fights. Once we fight, everyone fights. So
that's so true.
So if they can keep us, whenever something getting riled up, throw a Kendrick at us, throw a J. Cole at us. You know what I'm saying? Throw a goddamn Lupe Fiasco at us. Throw a Tupac at us.
We channel our emotions into these songs. We shift our emotions into these songs.
Make us give us a piece of the cake. Give us a piece of the cake to make us feel like it's the whole thing.
Yeah.
To make us feel like it's the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? But when really, I just gave you a clone cake, really, basically. You know what I'm saying? I just gave you something that felt good, looked good, tasted good.
Yeah.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, as soon as you notice, it's gonna be too late. Because one, your emotion is gonna be so deeply attached, and it's gonna become your history. So now you're not gonna be able to detach from it or understand it from a perspective that makes you comfortable. And that's what's gonna not allow you to progress, and that's gonna keep you in a spiritual retardation. So I feel like Pac, like, he was one of the biggest ones. One of the biggest ones. Tupac, like, I love him, love his music.
Tupac, the one he talked about, the oppression of our people. You feel
loved it. I loved everything he had to say, everything he did with it. You know what I'm saying? Coming up, viewing it as a peer, but being a person that's in 2019 that has the same technology that they have, that have Photoshop because they been had Photoshop when Pac died, that had, you know what I'm saying, these holograms and all these different type of things.
That technology is old.
It's been there. The only difference is that we caught up. We have the same access to the same technology that they have now, and that's the difference. So the fact that I can go and backtrack everything that they were talking about, and I can go resize all the clips and the images of where there was no blood and the bullet holes didn't match up in the car and all the reports didn't match up at all. They were saying opposite things.
So Tupac,
a cop drug
so you
him
said
out the
Tupac
car.
ain't dead?
Hey, I say I believe he's not dead, but to each his own research.
But we know this about conspiracies.
To each his own research.
All good jokes, all jokes contain some truth.
And I feel you on that, but is it a joke in 2019 when we have the research and the technology to get the truth?
Exactly.
It's kind of like looking at cancer right now. We know that cancer cannot exist in an alkaline body yet.
There's still millions. Millions.
But we know this. Dr. Sebi proved it.
Exactly.
Thousands, hundreds, thousands of people.
So this is already downloading information we got.
We just gotta apply the shit.
Yeah.
We just gotta apply the shit. We are in a spiritual retardation. We don't want for anything. We don't question why anymore.
That's definitely true. That's definitely true. We got lost. We got lost in the effect.
My man.
Rather identifying the cause.
My man Pac was a ballerina. My man Pac used to be a background dancer for a pimp. My man Pac was a whole goddamn wiggly noodle, if you know what I mean.
Yo, I've seen an interview with Pac, like his
man Pac didn't have no thug life tattoo until his very first debut. Very first debut, bro. No tattoos at all. It was a part of the image.
Yeah.
It was a part of the set.
Wow. So they created that whole idea of
You have to.
yeah.
You have
create an image for these people,
to
this set group to look at. If not this set group, everybody, you know.
Yeah, confusing. Because imagine the generation, the 30 and the 40-year-olds and the 20-year-olds, everybody that got attached to Pac and his legacy. Imagine everybody that got Pac, you know, that was attached to his legacy, that seen him in one way, that seen him masculine, that seen him this way, and they find out the truth. And now they're confused about their sexuality. And like we said, sexuality is the base. It's the base of
the root chakra.
It's the root chakra. You can't build until you got down. You got to start.
The foundation established.
Start at the foundation. So, boom, confusion. Here we go again. That Baphomet agenda. We ain't gonna talk about it.
Deleted scenes. Man, yo, you want this one?
No, you good on it.
Yo, that is some like some what's the word I'm looking for? Crafty counsel. You know what I'm saying? Some
Of course.
experimentation, psychological experiments. You know what I'm saying? On
Human
minds.
Human trial and error every time. On some human centipede shit. The world is nasty. They're
trying to control our behavior so that it changes. You know, it changes our DNA, it changes our genes. Our kids, they're creating a whole new species.
Exactly.
So, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Think about it. Like my brother was just telling me about like what he was saying, like how there was a picture showing a study like our necks. You know what I'm saying? How it should be a curvature.
Yep.
And our spines is actually bending. Why? We look down on our phones. They're trying to create some type of creature that can be it, unless AI will replace.
That's the point. They want us to be. They want to make bro had edits, had clips, people, names.
What? That's wild.
What shit Rosie talking about?
Damn. Yeah, talking about like it seems as though they, as in they, will consider they as the elite or the 1%. You know what I'm saying?
Whoever you want to consider.
Yeah.
Some people
trying
say to
create, another entity, because we were talking about like how our necks. I was seeing like it was a study showing like how our necks are changing. Like it should be a curve. There's a natural curve in your spine. You know what I'm saying? But our necks are becoming straight and bending down. You know, like looking at our phones. Like I mentioned that I look down to my phone a lot, you know, and I'm constantly trying, you know, striving to keep it up, being aware of that, because that's something we definitely should be mindful on. Because when your spinal cord is out of whack, yo, your whole being is out of whack.
Everything is deficient.
Everything.
And that's the entire point. Bill Gates told us, you know what I'm saying? He said it publicly. He was trying to kill millions of us. He said it. You gotta look it up. Anyways, my man's is like, what's happening is with the phones and the technology, they know exactly what's going on. They want to make our bodies deficient, so deficient to the point where
they even tell you, warning label, don't put this on your body. Don't put this on your,
Exactly.
My fault, I ain't mean to cut
all
you off,
of it. The Bluetooth, the iPhone things, frying your brain.
Ooh, the wireless,
It's frying
gotta
your
be,
brain.
man. Like, gotta
It's
get wireless.
Bluetooth,
It's
bro. It's
radiation.
Bluetooth on both sides. Your temple is right here. Let's not talk about it.
And your pineal gland go straight,
man,
your ears
from right
meet.
here.
Exactly. Straight line.
You feel me? So
Yo.
it's happening. It's happening right now. But it's they trying to make us as deficient as possible as a human being, so that we want to integrate with technology. We have to want to integrate with technology. We have to want to the beast, the mark of the beast, whatever you want to call it. We have to want to integrate with this technology, because once we integrate with this technology willingly, we'll become transhuman. That's the agenda. They want us transhuman first, so that we don't care about emotions and human things anymore. They're gonna take away emotions. They're gonna take away ration, and it's only gonna be logic. You know what I'm saying? And so all of that.
Mechanical beings, we become mechanical.
Exactly.
We'll
That's
work.
the whole point.
You know what I'm saying?
They're trying to sustain this place so that they can stay here long, so that this motherfucker don't refresh itself.
They tell you in these movies.
Everything.
They tell you in all these movies.
Everything.
Start with the Matrix.
Everything.
You start with the Matrix.
I've been talking about transhumanism.
Hunger Games, all these games, Maze Runner. You know what I'm saying? Like the big clash with technology always had this group of people that's fighting against it, going against it. You got the group of people that's lost in it. You know what I'm saying?
Then you got the people that want to fucking leave.
Want to leave, yeah.
They just want to do this shit the right way and leave.
Exactly. Yeah, that's true. You know what I'm saying?
Treat her good. Treat Mama Earth good.
Exactly. Treat everybody with love and respect. Like that's all. That's
and
all
get
you
the
can
fuck
do.
about this experience. Like, God,
life continues, man. Don't stop.
Exactly.
It doesn't stop.
Got more shit to experience. Ain't nobody trying to get trapped here.
Right.
And that's the point. They trapping hella niggas here. They trapping
get
hella
comfortable.
people
They love it
They
here.
make you get comfortable. They make you want to stay here.
Exactly.
And you get recycled.
This is home.
You get recycled.
We the only ones that exist. There's no life outside this planet. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
This is it.
Yeah.
This is matter. This matter is the only thing that matters.
This is the light. Go to the light.
Yeah.
You know, keep your mind, your vibration so low. You know what I'm saying? You have a thought of even rising, it won't even come to you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That it can't even find you.
Exactly.
You know. Wow. Yeah. It's crazy, but it's not crazy. You know what I'm saying? Why it's not crazy? Because it's been right in our face the whole time.
Man, so
You know?
long I've been living this life, man.
Yeah.
This
The
shit's
whole
hard. I'm so glad that the world started to wake up.
Yeah.
Around when they started to wake up, which was like 2012.
2012, exactly.
Yeah.
My dad got this book called The Wasp. It just talk about like the unseen realm, how the afterlife is, you know, energy and all that stuff. It got a lot, a good wisdom, a lot of good wisdom. You know what I'm saying? It's basically talking about when we went through, said 1984. You know what I'm saying? But around this time, this is around the same era. Where time is really, what is time? You know what I'm saying? But it's close. 1984 ain't that long ago. But it's saying like how we went into it's called the age of Cosmos, and pretty much where knowledge gonna be increased so much, you know what I'm saying? Things gonna be moving so much faster, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You look at today, knowledge has been increased, you know what I'm saying? We can get knowledge like that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? The
Straight
shit we know,
across.
we get it quick. You know what I'm saying? Instant download, you got freaking phone, whole freaking library in your pocket.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
So you can find out whatever it is you want to find out about.
God,
You know?
you got God in your pocket.
Exactly.
Nigga.
But damn, that's crazy. You got God in your pocket. But you fail to realize that we are God. We lose that.
We
lose that.
We lose it.
Deep down, we can
if we're able to create something outside of us that can do that, we can already do that
I
ourselves.
mean, you can do it yourself.
You
And
do it
not only
yourself.
you can do it yourself, you can fucking use your tools to do it the right way.
Exactly. Oh,
Get
my
a little
goodness.
guidance,
Yeah.
because you got it now.
Right.
You was asking
Right.
for it.
Yeah.
You got it.
This is on you.
Now
yeah,
you gotta
right.
use it. Yo, I'm trying to tell you, bro. Now they just getting force fed through this shit. They just letting the shit teach them and raise their kids and all kinds of shit when it can be the other way around, bro.
Wow.
We can go crazy with this stuff and really make this planet. We can really rejuvenate this stuff.
That's how, like, I always thought, like,
We can really
mankind
rejuvenate.
is progressing and evolving with technology. What I was trying to think, what was mankind look like progressing and evolving with, you know, nature in the universe, things around them? Like,
Well,
what would be far, like, you know what I'm saying?
I feel like we still would have got here with technology, period, because technology was gonna give us the means to harbor it better, but we just took it and went into a negative perception with it.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Feel that? Yeah, exactly.
We
'Cause you
went
can
for
use this
destruct.
good.
We
You can use this to do great things. You know
we
what I'm saying?
created technology to destroy when the ultimate balance would be to create. You know what I mean?
To be pro-life. You know what I'm
Be
saying? Pro-life. you know.
Exactly.
Like GMO foods. The intent of GMO foods is to feed a bunch of people quick. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
People can't eat in Africa and stuff like that.
Exactly.
But you changing the genetics of a crop. You know what I'm saying? Doing things that are unnatural in the process. Doing
Exactly.
synthetic things. You know, changing genetics, genetically modified organisms. So if the genetics is changed, you eat that, you become that. You know what I'm saying? It's
become
gonna
that 'cause
alter
you
your
are what you
genetics as
eat.
well.
Yeah.
It's gonna alter you. So like at the end of the day, like it's feeding a bunch of people, but it's the price with eating
Ooh.
that food.
Boom. Let's tie into what you are. You know what I mean? We 70% plus water.
Water.
Right.
Water.
What we listen to all day. Music, right?
Music. Mhm.
Music, frequencies, vibration.
Vibrations, waves.
Vibration is changing the water structure. The vibrations are changing the
Yo.
water structure.
You read
And
the
then
book
you
called Hidden Messages in
I
Water?
haven't. This
Yo.
is just living, bro, off the top.
Exactly. No, that makes so much sense, bro. Like everything is energy.
It's
Everything
vibration,
we experience
bro.
with our five senses, bro, we absorbing that, and it's
It's
changing the
vibration,
structure
and
of
then
our water
and then
composition.
and then people be like, "Oh, so can music change you?" Yes,
Yes, it can.
yes.
Yes.
It can change
Yes.
the way you act, the way you dress, the why you think the things that you think,
Mm-hmm.
because it bypasses your cerebral to get straight to you. The bass drum. The bass drum is the war drum.
The bass.
808. The 808 drum. You feel me? Like we talking difference. We have a bass guitar. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's natural bass. That's a string. Now we get to the drum, the bass drum. A natural bass drum was meant for war, bro. It's a low
Wow.
vibration. It was meant to excite the water in your body, make you want to dance, and you get teed up. It makes you want to, you know what I mean? That's why you dance. That's why niggas hitting them folks. That's why niggas is coming up with a new dance every 2-3 months. You know what I'm saying?
You just dropped some
Because
heat right there.
every
bro.
single time they coming out and they continuing this 808 wave, this wave of bass, is continuing to excite the water inside the body, changing your molecular structure to make you more warlike every day.
Wow.
Every day. We all about to be Chief Keef babies. We keep listening to it. It's what it is, bro.
Keep you at that savage level.
And that's why
Keep
they
you at
created
that
a
animalistic-
motherfucking producer coalition, right? A producer coalition. What's that?
Yeah, what's
That's
a
a
producer
group.
coalition?
That's a group of producers that you get all signed to a contract, basically, and they all have to continue to make a certain sound. They all have to continue to make beats with a certain frequency. As long as they continue to make these beats with a certain frequency, we can, you know what I'm saying, we can control the landscape on what's going on with violence, with love, with all the emotions that's out here. We are controlling you. We are throwing a Cardi B at you to make you more sexual. We want
I
our
was just gonna
women.
say.
We want our women to dress like this.
That's why you kill Bob Marley. That's why you kill Bob Marley. That's why you kill Michael Jackson. That's why you kill Prince.
Exactly.
You cannot have this frequency.
And that's why they ended up killing Pop. Niggas change. People gotta understand. People are human. We are all going through an experience. That's why they ended up killing fucking Martin Luther King. He wasn't supposed to die. He was on their side.
Started to wake up.
He was on their side. He wasn't supposed to die.
Yeah.
He was working for them.
He was working for them, but he started to wake up.
And then he woke the fuck up and
He's
went,
like, hold up, I led my people to a burning house. That's what he said.
hold the
Like,
fuck
hold
up. And then they killed
You gotta go.
Exactly. Make it quick. As long as they can continue to control the vibrations within our body, our emotions, you know what I'm saying, with this music and with the different imagery that they continue to ring out, like, another murder, how many times have you heard it? Sounds like a song.
What? Exactly.
Because you've heard it so many times.
So many times. It's normal now. It's like,
It's normal.
Dang,
It's
like,
a vibration.
Yeah.
Every time you hear it now,
We're becoming that.
You feel me? So now it makes you think a certain way, makes you feel a certain way when you walk outside.
Wow.
Now you think, oh shit, I have to have a gun. I gotta live by the gun, and then you don't know why you die by the gun.
You get that gun, you attracting that energy. You attract that energy. The intent of a gun is war. What you think?
That's the whole point of you buying it.
Yeah.
Is to make sure that when any type of violence or any type of what you call that restraint come, or that's not restraint. It's not restraint. What's the conflict? Any type of conflict come towards you, that you can end it.
Yeah,
that you can end it. You're not trying to you're not trying to resolve it. You want to end it. Now, self-defense, right? Let's tie it into self-defense.
Self-defense and a gun.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give my side of that.
Boom.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like, the mind properly used, we can discipline our bodies to use them to disable and disarm, you know what I'm saying? Not take a life.
Exactly.
But definitely out, like some shit like that.
Real talk.
Yeah, like
It's a time and place for everything.
as far as a gun, like I don't like a gun. Anybody can shoot somebody. You know what I'm saying? There's no like discipline with that. It's just like
Exactly.
it's not. It doesn't make you better.
It doesn't make you better.
There's no growth in that. Like you say, you end it. Like you stop that energy in a sense. You stop that physical flesh being here, but that energy's still here. It's always here. You know.
So when it comes down to self-defense with a weapon, what is your thoughts on how it should be used if you have a weapon and it's in the house?
Mm-hmm.
It's not on you maybe, but you have the choice of using it. What is your thought process?
My thought process on that: if you have a weapon, discipline yourself to know how to use and aim that weapon. So like if somebody was to come, you ain't just shooting recklessly and aiming for spots that can murder, that can kill somebody. You need to be shooting for a leg or a
Always
knee.
shooting to kill.
You know what I'm saying? We shooting to kill. You know what I'm saying? You know parts of your body that can kill because you are a living being yourself.
But
so
yet want to have problem with calling yourself God, but you have clearly no problem with taking a life. I need you to understand something.
Yeah.
That makes no sense.
Yeah, that's true.
That makes no sense. If you're not going to take the consequences that a God has to take, don't step up.
Exactly. Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Same thing with having children.
Mm-hmm.
Don't step up to the God plate.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you're ready to step up to the God plate. You're not ready to eat, bro.
Right.
You feel me?
Because there's consequences to those
There's
actions.
consequences
that you won't have
to those actions. When you
level
decide
up
to
to, you know what
do
I'm saying?
God-like things, you get God-like consequences.
Yeah.
You decide to get on these songs and talk reckless and get famous for it. There's God-like consequences.
Yeah. Wow.
There's God-like consequences because you just told the world that you a MC, a master of ceremony. Let's take it all the way back. Niggas calling themselves rappers now because they trash. I know, I get it.
Yeah.
But
Yo,
It is what it is.
you consider yourself an MC.
Of course, I consider
Definitely,
myself just
yeah.
an artist because I don't
yeah.
even want to. I don't want
Creator,
to.
you a
Yeah, I don't
creator.
want to be a MC. Like that's not my thing. I came in this game. I wanted to produce, and then I started to understand. I just wanted to heal through sound.
Yeah.
I don't even really truly want to rap. You know what I'm saying? I kind of want to go back to producing once I get established where I need to be. I'm just using my tools.
Yeah, for definitely. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I feel like Source gave me a couple different talents that I need to express
Yeah, exactly.
so that I can get to where I want to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I ain't gonna hope myself just because I ain't want to do it.
Yeah.
Because I ain't want to rap for real at all. Real talk. I only started because people wasn't listening to my beats. That I wanted to listen to my beats. It was people hearing them, but they was trash.
Yeah.
It was just like, bro,
People didn't like
you
them.
ain't putting your soul in it.
Yeah.
You know, don't use my beat, and that's what you're saying.
Yeah. Exactly.
I couldn't.
Because it makes your beat look bad.
I just didn't resonate with it. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't resonate with it spiritually, and it was just like I couldn't rock with people just snagging my stuff off of YouTube and shit like that. So I just stopped doing it. You know what I'm saying? And was like, you know, if that's really truly how I feel, I need to just put my own.
Put
stuff.
your own stuff out. Yeah, that's what's up. Start creating them.
And that's just how I got to where I am as far as the lyric side of things. But I do want to go back to the engineering, production, and writing treatments for music videos and shit, because I love that shit.
Yeah.